guys, my name is Natalia, and as requested, today I'm going to show you a very special kind of card. It looks like this. Now it might not look special at all, but down here at the bottom there's a little gear poking out from it, and when you turn it, the cake at the top keeps popping out. Isn't that amazing? Now this is a birthday card, but you can make it into a Valentine's card, a Mother's Day card, a Christmas kind of card, New Year's Eve, Halloween, whatever you feel like. You just have to maybe change the look and the popping out thing. And it might look rather complicated to create, but I promise you it's really easy to create. And originally I wanted a balloon to pop out of this card because the rest of this card is covered with balloons, but it kind of looked like a little bald man peeping out from the top of the card. So I skipped that idea. But this looks absolutely amazing and I'm so happy with the way it looks. Now I would love to know what you want me to create next, so be sure to vote here in the poll above. And if you want to see some of these kind of DIYs in the future, subscribe to this channel and remember to hit the bell button below so you don't miss out. So let's begin. Here's what you need. Everything ready? Tinkerific! Let's begin! Now take your card and then divide the long side by 3. Make the markings on one side and then repeat the same thing on the opposite side. Then place your ruler on the markings, then bend the paper over it to make a fold. Now we need to make some figures here for the middle, which measures 8 centimeters. So take your construction paper and then make a square that's 8 centimeters. Then we need to create a circle that's 8 centimeters in diameter, but the radius needs to be 4 centimeters. So take your compass and then measure out 4 centimeters and then make a circle. The last thing to create is a strip that's 2 centimeters and then 10 centimeters on the other side. So create the last figure and then cut them out. Now on the square you just made, you need to draw a figure, and it's really up to you what kind of figure you want. Then cut it out. Find the middle on the short side of the strip and then make a mark, and from that marking measure downwards 1 centimeter and then make another mark. And then use your compass to poke through this marking. Then take your paper binder and then push it into the hole. And then repeat the same process on the other end of the strip. Then take a circle and then let the pointy end of the compass poke through the center of the circle. Then add a paper binder into the center. To make it easier for you to spin the circle, take your scissors and then cut small triangles along the edge. And you decide how many you want along the edge. Then take the figure you cut out and then measure 1.5 centimeters inwards from the bottom and then make a mark and try to make your marking as center as possible. Use your compass to make a hole and then take the strip with one of the paper binders and then attach it onto the figure. And remember to close the legs on the back. Now we also need to attach the strip onto the circle. So measure 1.5 centimeters into the circle, make a mark and use your compass to create a hole. Attach the other end of the strip with the paper binder onto the circle. And remember to close it up in the back as well. Wiggle the construction around a bit to make it smoother when you want to play with it later on. To avoid the strip getting caught in the center of the circle, take the edges of the strip and then bend them upwards. And do this very gently because you don't want to ruin it. The last thing we need to do is to attach this construction onto the card. So remove the paper binder from the center of the circle, then place the circle right between the two folds and make sure it pokes out from the bottom. Then take your pencil and then make a marking through the center. Then use your compass to make a hole, then add the paper binder to the hole, and then reattach the circle and the whole construction back onto the card. As I mentioned in the beginning, I changed the thing that pops out because it looks like a bald guy's head instead of a balloon. So I removed the balloon and made a cake instead, I marked the placement of the strip, then made a hole with the compass, and then attached a paper binder to it, then reattached it to the strip. Best decision ever! The card was totally transformed. The last thing to do is to glue the card shut, so put some glue on the edge here and then attach it to the other side. And make sure not to squeeze the card flat. Put some droplets of glue inside the card and then close it up. And that's it! Your animated card is complete! Now there's so many ways and looks to this card, so get creative and give it away! I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to check out these DIYs here to get some more inspiration. And if you want to see the upcoming videos in the channel, you need to subscribe and be a part of a lovely Tinker family here at Natalia's Toolbox. So subscribe, and I will see you soon with more ideas. Bye!